What is up, everyone? I hope that you've been doing well. So far I'm consistent. This is my third video in the last 3 weeks. So anyway, I'm here today to talk to you about a mentality that I've been having or embodying for quite a while now. It's super random, pretty babaw. I'm not so sure what babaw is in English, but pretty babaw, but super helpful. So I hope that you guys will enjoy it as well. I know that we all feel it. We're burnt out, we're tired. That being said, how do you find something to look forward to when the future looks so bleak? So unfortunately, I can't tell you what the future will look like in the next 6 months, the next day, in the next minutes. Man, even in the next few seconds, I cannot tell you what it's going to look like. In fact, nobody can. Literally nobody can. Not even those statistics that people are pulling up and like when this will be over or whatever. Like, there's still a 1% chance for things to just go the other direction. But what I can do for you is to impart this mentality that will hopefully help you to keep your spirits up and help you to continue fighting through this pandemic. And that mentality is what we call, drumroll please, I still need the effects, but whatever. The Pokemon mentality. I know, right? Pokemon. So for those of you who don't know Pokemon, Google it, watch a few episodes online or snippets on YouTube, whatever. It's a great show. It is an anime. It's super cute, and just the Pokemon creatures, the Pokemon are adorable. And Ash wasn't so bad when I was younger as well. So anyway, what this mentality basically states is that in the face of adversity, we don't run away from the things that challenge us. Instead, we charge forth and head on, because that's how we evolve into the next best version of ourselves. Like a Pokemon. So the whole reason I came up with this mentality in the first place was because of my personal experience. And yeah, because I love Pokemon too, but it was primarily because of what I had experienced last year. So last year was pretty tough on everyone. Maybe for some people it wasn't so tough, but it was pretty tough for me. And my experience with all the things that challenged me is that every time I was challenged, I did my very best to just face it head on. No matter how scared I was, no matter how small I felt, no matter how, I don't know, crummy I felt. I just did my very best to face it head on. And one day I sat myself down and kind of just reflected on how far I had come. And I realized that over the past years, every time I decided to be bigger than the things that I was afraid of or bigger than the things that challenged me, I was able to evolve into a new version of myself. Kind of like a Pokemon. You know how Pikachu, Squirtle, Bulbasaur, Charmander, or whoever your favorite Pokemon is, when they come against another Pokemon, they kind of get ready for battle. And sometimes they're squaring up against like this huge ass Pokemon or like a legendary Pokemon even, and they're like, I don't know how I'm gonna get through this, but I'm gonna try, and they give it their best, and sometimes they win, sometimes they don't. That's basically how you should handle life. Head on just like them. Were they scared? Absolutely. If I was a Squirtle going against a Gyarados, or like, I don't know, a small little Pikachu going against a Gyarados, I'd be afraid, like really scared to the core, because that thing is huge. Like, just put it into perspective. I always think that since Gyarados kind of lives in like the ocean, right? Oh my gosh, please, Pokemon fans, do not kill me. I know I sound kind of ditzy or something like that, but I'm taking this from like what I watched when I was younger and much older. So, Gyarados is a really big creature, okay? And a lot of times, and I seriously mean this, a lot of times when I'm at the beach or in the ocean or some kind of body of water, I always imagine that the body of Gyarados, like its actual width, is probably the size of the river. but its length, or like how tall he is probably like, I don't know, 100 feet or 60 feet above. Just because it's a huge creature, and that terrifies me. So if I were a small Pikachu going against something this big, dragon-like, like sea dragon, I would honestly find it so hard to square up against him. But Pikachu never did that. Pikachu always tried. So, be like Pikachu. No matter how big or terrifying something might be, go for it. Why? Because that's how you become stronger. And that's how less things will end up scaring you. I mean, just think about it. How many times have you actually overcome the things that you thought scared you to death, like in that moment? You can probably think back to like a lot of times, right? It's just not something you realize when you're in that state of fear, but you've gone against so many things that terrified you and scared you before. So who's to say that you can't get through this one, right? Did you always come out on top? No. Sometimes you failed, and you failed miserably. But there is always a silver lining to everything and anything that we experience. You know, some kind of takeaway to help us know better and to ultimately be better. I mean, maybe you failed today, but at least your takeaway from this, or your silver lining, is that now you know what it's like to face something like this. And it's simple things. It's like, now you know what it's like to almost run 10 kilometers. I mean, you didn't hit 10 kilometers, but at least you hit 5 kilometers. And that in itself is amazing, so good job. Maybe it's something like, you failed at making sushi, but at least now you know where you went wrong and how you can improve next time. See, there literally is always a silver lining to everything we experience. You just have to be willing to have the eyes and the heart to see it all. So for however long we're going to be experiencing this pandemic, I'd like to challenge you to have a Pokemon mentality. Don't choose to be the same, choose to evolve. Because you deserve to see yourself evolve into the badass Charizard that you are. Although personally, in my opinion, I'd rather be a Blastoise, just because I think he's so much better. But that's for a completely different discussion. I hope this video helped you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to hear more tips from me. The most important thing here is actually to share this video. Again, I will reiterate this isn't for my benefit, it's not for your benefit. It's for the person out there who may be needing to hear this, okay? In anything I do, it's not so much about me, it's about you guys and about the people that we get to help by helping them create positive habits. I mean, who knows, maybe you'll be responsible for someone evolving into a Charizard or a Blastoise or whatever, you know, and that's a great feeling. Genuinely sending you all love and light, and lastly, hang in there, okay? Remember, it's a bad day and not a bad life. Oh, and I just wanted to show you guys the shirt I got. So I got this from Feast. This is not sponsored or anything, but I just want to show you guys the message. I hope you can see it. I'm going to try my best to show it to you guys, because it's just such a wonderful message. So this is the message, and I'm just going to stand like this for a couple seconds so you can see it. Manifesting better days. And I think that's super cute. So be better every day. Yeah. Bye!